Let's use dimensional analysis to convert one measurement unit to another. So in this first example, we've got 1 mile is approximately equal to 1.6 kilometers. How far are 100 kilometers in miles? So we use something called dimensional analysis, and to apply that we write down our number with the units, and then we're going to multiply by a conversion factor expressed as a fraction in such a way that the kilometers that we want to get rid of are going to be able to be cancelled by placing it in the denominator, and then we're going to be left with the miles that we want to end up with in the numerator that won't cancel. And so we know that according to our conversion factor, 1 mile is approximately 1.6 kilometers. And so now if we just do our usual cancelling, we can cancel kilometers there and kilometers there, and we're going to be left with miles in the numerator. And for the numbers that we calculate with, we've got 100 in the numerator, 1.6 in the denominator. 100 divided by 1.6 comes to 62.5. So 100 kilometers is the equivalent of 62.5 miles approximately. Let's do the next one from US gallons to liters. 8 liters of gas, say. How many US gallons is that? So we write down our 8 liters, and then we're going to multiply by a conversion fraction so that the liters will cancel, and we'll be left with US gallons. And we know that 1 US gallon is 3.7854 liters. So we can cancel the units that we don't want, the liters, and we'll be left with the units we do want, US gallons. And the calculation that we need to do is 8 divided by 3.7854, and that comes to 2.1134 US gallons. Moving on to number 3, if we have a car that uses 8 liters of gas to go 100 kilometers, what's the fuel efficiency in miles per gallon, MPG? So we just figured out that 8 liters of gas was equivalent to 2.1134 US gallons, and that goes 100 kilometers. So 1/100th of 2.1134 US gallons will go 1 kilometer. So 1/100th of 2.1134, move the decimal point 2 places, we'll get 0.021134. Okay, and then now let's apply dimensional analysis to the number 0.021134 to go from kilometers to miles. Okay, so this is US gallons per kilometer, and so we can think of that as having 1 kilometer in the denominator because it's gallons per kilometer. And if we multiply that by a conversion factor that has kilometers on the top, then we'll be able to cancel the kilometers, and if we have miles on the bottom, we'll end up with US gallons per mile. Okay, so 1.6 kilometers, 1 mile. So now when we do our cancelling, we can cancel the kilometers here with the kilometers here, and we'll be left with miles in the denominator in this case, which is where we want it. And the numbers that we have to calculate with, we've got 0.021134 times 1.6, and that comes to 0.0338144. So where are our units up to now? So this is US gallons per mile. Okay, but that's not quite what we want. We want miles per gallon, not gallons per mile. Okay, so we need to take the reciprocal of this. So now the final step is 1 divided by 0.0338144. That will give us what we want, because if we put our units in here, we've got US gallons down here, and we've got miles up here. So we've got miles per gallon now. And if we do 1 divided by 0.0338144, we get 29.57 miles per gallon.